Well, hello. This is Kim Kent with Bridge Elementary and Bridge Extension, and I am here with Pernell Spence of After School Arts Program. So, Pernell, thank you so much for taking time from your day to join us. And we want to hear all about what you do. Please tell us all that you do.
Sure, sure. But thank you for having me. It's great to be able to still communicate and connect, even during this time. But yeah, After School Arts Program is just a great program for actually all ages. But we have had a lot of experience over the years of really teaching a lot of kids from K-3 through 12th grade actually. And
Wow.
so with that, our primary focus has been piano, percussion, and drumming,
Mhm.
some vocal lessons as well. We've also expanded at times depending on the actual demand. We've gone as far as the trumpets, the horns, the brasses, even a limited amount of strings as well. But primarily, we've done a lot of here lately with piano lessons and drumming lessons and
Mhm.
some vocal lessons as well. But
That
yeah.
is wonderful.
Mhm.
That is wonderful. So this is, I love the idea of being able to bring that to the kids. And there's so many kids that I always imagine these kids that they want to go and do this whole drumming thing. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
how does that work? Do they have to have their own set, or how does that work?
All really depending on what we're doing. Now, I would say this for the
Mhm.
best results, as I explain to all parents, for
Mhm.
the best results, you always want to invest in your own personal instruments. You don't
Okay.
have to spend a whole lot of money to get the
Mhm.
most expensive. I would say go somewhere mid-grade, depending on the passion of the child and the age as well.
Mhm.
But I would definitely invest in my own instrument for my children,
Okay.
just so that once they have if we're doing lessons like in this format,
Mhm.
from a Zoom standpoint, have your own
Sure.
instrument. That's why that would be beneficial. And then also with doing lessons in other locations, you're able to go back home and practice, which is so important. Practice what you study at your lesson. So yes, yes.
Excellent. So you actually brought up a good question that we are going to ask. With all of this, containment, social distancing, have you been able to transition, and what does that look like for a typical student now?
It's a little different, but it's not impossible.
Okay.
I've had a couple of parents who I've reached out to several.
Mhm.
Some of them, depending on the age as well, for younger kids, the internet or the Zoom lesson may not be the most practical. However, it's still being offered to them. And then I have a few of the older students who have shown some interest.
Mhm.
So it's just a matter of, like I said, both sides having instruments, having the same material on both ends,
Sure.
and being able to just go through the lessons. So it's definitely possible.
Awesome. That's great. That's so great to hear. All right. Well, do you have any other things? Tell us a little bit, just for a couple minutes. Can you just give us your background? What made you decide to open up this program?
Wow, this is great. I've been in music education for the past 16 years
Hmm.
with Christian private school.
Hmm.
And I was, my youngest son, we had the opportunity to really travel over to Singapore a couple of years ago.
Wow.
And in that process, he went over to be a part of a drum off competition. And so it was an amazing experience. And when I went there, one thing I learned or found out was that something that they're really pushing over there, it's not pushed as much here, though there are lessons that are being provided here. They
Hmm.
really, really invest a lot in it. I mean, it matters so much to them in other countries.
Wow. That's
And
amazing.
so when I was sharing with the director of the event there, he told me, he said, man, you need to take this back home and really get it going. And though I had already been doing this particular business for the past, like I said, at this point, it was probably about 13 years at that point. Um,
Okay.
I had to legitimize it. So then I went ahead and got the name, got the logo, got the business, the ID number, all that good stuff.
Yes.
It's an
Excellent.
official business. And from
Hmm.
there, things have just begin to really, really go well. And, I've been able to reach a large width of people from all over. and
That's
not just in the
wonderful.
DMV. But it's been a great experience. But that really pushed me to take what I have been doing to the next level,
Hmm.
so that I can share this with many more people.
That's wonderful. Well, we're so grateful to you for being able to offer this to the homeschool community. And we're just thankful for your program. So we're going to have your link, of course, below where people can find you. Any last parting words that you may have for us?
I would just say if your children show an interest and a
Hmm.
passion,
Hmm.
I really believe that's major in terms of just throwing your children, if I could say, for lack of a better term, into,
Sure.
into an event or into an activity.
Yes.
You want them to have a passion
Hmm.
for it, even and there's a balance between
Hmm.
really trying to introduce them into something. And just really exposing them to different things. So I
Sure.
do understand that, but you want to make sure that they really have a passion, and it doesn't hurt to really just give them a shot. Give them a shot,
Right.
talk to them, see where they are. But my thing is, I'm all about fun. I
Yes.
believe that you can have structure, but learning should be a fun experience, and
Yes.
so that's what I love to provide. And I believe most of I would say all of the parents that I've worked with, I'm
Hmm.
very confident in that, would say that their children have had an awesome, fun experience.
Yes.
Some that have had other lessons and then they've come to my program, and all of a sudden their parents say, "I see the spark again. I see it. This is
Ah,
great."
I love that. That's
Those are the
excellent.
things that allow me to understand that I'm doing something good. And so I would
Absolutely.
say learning and having fun at the same time. That's what we try to do.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much again, Purnell. I
Pleasure.
can just tell you for myself, I've heard some incredible, wonderful reports of all that you're doing. Great fruit is being reaped from your efforts. So please continue to do what you do. We are grateful to have you as part of the homeschool community, and thank you for sharing your time and being with us today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Take care now. Thank you.
Uh-huh.